Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. In this video, I'm going to show you one super handy tool that you should add to your blacksmith shop. This is fastly becoming one of my most favorite tools in the shop. So without further ado, let's flip you around and show you what I'm talking about. So here we are, and no, I'm not talking about the swedge block, although that is a high contender for my favorite tools in the blacksmith shop over an anvil. But probably second would be the swedge block, then the vise. Forge is obviously a necessity, and then, you know, onto my regular hand hammer. Of course, I gotta love that too as well. But this tool right here in question, this happens to be the becoming one of my favorite tools in the blacksmith shop. And now this is one of those weird tools that seems somewhat specialty, and you might think to yourself, like, what would I even use that thing for? But be on the lookout for these. If I can, I'll put a link, an affiliate link down in the description, that if you do click on that link, I do get a small kickback for sending you their way. I will put something like that down in the description. But anyways, you guys can go read up on it nonetheless. Over here, but these are called pipe vices or pipe clamps, if you will. Basically, they're made from a piece of pipe here, and then they have a vise portion here, and this part here slides along the pipe. You can just pull up on this tab and slide it to any length along your bar. Obviously, this is super handy because then you can have something like this. This thing is 4 feet long. You can see how long that is. So I can literally get on here and adjust this thing all the way out to hold a door together. Stack a whole bunch of boards together and, clamp something. Or as I've used it in the past for a gate. You can clamp a gate, the top and bottom rails of the gate together to all of your individual pickets there. You can clamp the bottom to the top and square up frames and things like that. It is super handy. Now this one here, I just recently used this big one. Let's go into the other room. I just used this little one here. Take you guys on the accelerated shop tour. I just used this right here on the 90-degree sections here to hold this. I use that to clamp and hold this together while I installed the collar by myself. So again, super handy. It's just a super handy tool. I could have gripped it like this and pulled it down tight here if I needed to. It's also very handy, say if you've got a bit of a bend somewhere in a piece. Something got off and you didn't notice it until you got to this stage. Say this had a slight bend in it. You could use this in that case in between 2 points inside of a frame and then just squeeze on that vise. Just tighten that vise right up and just pull that bend right out of it. It really is a super fantastic, handy tool to take and have in the blacksmith shop. Again, it's one of those tools that's slightly specialty, but it is really worth the money to take and purchase it. Now, I did get this at my local big box store, so you can probably find one at your local big box store as well if you can't find one online. Or if you can't find it at your local big box store, I guarantee you they have these online as well. They are very inexpensive. They really are. They're very inexpensive. You can pick them up in packs of 2 to 4 of these without the pipe, and all you got to do is add yourself a bit of black iron pipe, and they thread right in on the end there. Again, super handy tool to have to clamp things down and to hold work when you're in a single guy shop or gal shop. So there you have it. That's one really simple tool in the shop that's fast becoming a more and more favorite tool in my shop. And the reason for that being is doing larger and larger work, doing more and more architectural projects. Those clamps are just coming in super handy, especially because as of right now, currently, I don't have a gigantic layout table or fixture table that I can hold everything down to. I've just got a plate of steel set up on 2 sawhorses. I hope to change that in the future, and then everything will be right as rain, but I still have some small shop guy problems that are a whole carryover and a holdover from when we were in Ohio. But anywho, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that some of you will go check that out, and heck, maybe you guys even have some of those in your shop already, and maybe you'll start using them and start putting those on the forefront of your mind as a handy clamping method in your own work. So that's it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to all of the channel members who make this content possible here at Christ Center Ironworks. I really couldn't do it without y'all. And just God bless each and every last one of you, and we will catch you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching.